What's going on, everybody? I'm M. King, and it's 2021, and I want to welcome you to this Motivate Moment titled Out with the Old and In with the New. So you're probably wondering, what am I talking about? Well, I could easily say it's a New Year's resolution, but it's actually not. My timeline brought up to me a poem that I wrote 3 years ago after just going through a season of just hell and damnation where it just seemed like everything went wrong and it just seemed like I was spiritually under attack. And it really was a rough season. I had a good friend of mine, we're no longer friends, sadly, but he said something to me that just gutted me. I never apologized for it. I got in a car accident, Motivate 17, no one showed up, which is funny because we ended up doing it online, so to speak. And isn't that interesting that we do that, you know, 3 years later? But it's funny how you go through seasons and you think they're the worst, but then all of a sudden something else happens and you realize perhaps that season was to prepare you for this season. Perhaps 2017 was meant to prepare me for 2020. But my timeline ended up showing me this poem, and I just want to share it to you. And I wrote it myself. I don't know what this year has brought to you, but may it be out with the old and in with the new. Maybe you're in this race that we call life, and maybe you're trying to overcome all the pain and strife. But listen really closely to what I say to you, because it will soon be out with the old and in with the new. Maybe you've had dreams that didn't come true, and you are wondering if God really thinks about you. Listen to me. This is what you'll do. Say out with the old and in with the new. Maybe you have trials that you've been through and you've been beaten down and there's nothing left for you. Listen to this doctor, for I have a prescription for you. It's out with the old and in with the new. Can I get an amen? I don't know what you've been through, but one, I want you to understand that what you went through in 2020 was to prepare you for seasons and times ahead. And I want you to understand that God hasn't forgotten about you, and it's out with the old and in with the new. Amen. God bless.